20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
At the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 16.
He'll try the right side with Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Hall will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely... They just couldn't get anything going. They're self-inflicted penalties. The opposing team really had their way with them. But they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And it's caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 38 yards.
And the Packers first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one caught the floor. And he's in. Dyami Brown. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll grab it at the 12. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they begin with 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing Jackson. Huff brings it in left side. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. Certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
To throw is Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Cowboys build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Go. Over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Cowboys. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Deontay Hardy now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Williams. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Packers. It's That's his third touchdown catch this year. Prater, extra point is good. And the Packers back within 10. It's now 24-14. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll spot Henry open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Middle.
Second down, Jackson. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
The 6-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Packers' 6-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen to Hall.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Dallas. Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Hardy. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
One is complete to McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing again, Williams. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Hardy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It is Azeez Al-Shaair with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 33, here's second and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates it.
And he's into the end zone. Gonzalez now for the point out. The kick is good. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Packers 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Hardy. He'll get across the 20, pump him down 23 On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Williams is going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
180.
It's 1st down, and it's called. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. He'll go again with Paul. And he'll have enough to move the chain. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Jackson looking to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
180. Sit hot. 180. Hey. Sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Dallas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Hardy. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They will run it over center with Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
180.
Now Jackson. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Sit hot. Sit hot. Sit hot.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his left. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. And even 30 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another.
A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Williams to the air once more. He's got his big tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Packers. That his second touchdown tonight. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer.
Packers 21.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A run here with Paul. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll try to run for it with Paul. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We're trying to punch it in with Harvey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Cowboys. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This is first in the NFL.
Makes the score Cowboys 52, Packers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back.
This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Here now, second down and goal. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on
my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You